Hi, welcome to another week of Orangeline. I'm your host, Mary Loveland. Some of us went home for break, but for those that didn't, Clarence Scott talks to us about what they did for their Thanksgiving break.
As classrooms begin to empty for Thanksgiving break, residents of Kansas and nearby states begin their journeys home for the holiday. With resident halls clearing and students heading home to spend time with friends and family, many others will not have the same opportunity due to where they live and circumstances. The opportunity of sharing Thanksgiving with other friends and families was offered to some, but many students ended up spending Thanksgiving by themselves in their dorm rooms. Keani Brooks was one of the few who did not have the opportunity of having Thanksgiving at home.
Not going for Thanksgiving is what everybody does. It was the first Thanksgiving that I didn't be able to be with my family, so yeah, it was different. I was kind of sad, but then again, I figured, a couple weeks later I can be home for Christmas, which is a bigger holiday, so what I actually did instead of going home for Thanksgiving was stay with friends, and actually their family invited me into their home to eat. So therefore, I still felt, family love and togetherness, but obviously it wasn't the same as with your own family, but it still was some kind of love.
Some students opened up their homes so that students wouldn't have to stay in their dorms for the holiday.
I know around the holidays it's really difficult for students to go home, especially those that live out of state. So I invite some students over to my grandparents' house to have family dinner because I understand that they need to be around people instead of just sitting at school by themselves.
With hopes of more joyful holidays to come, this has been Clarence Scott on KNBU Television.
Thanks, Clarence. Before break, the Delta 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 girls teamed up with Cardinal Key to hold a chili feed at the Lumber Yard downtown. Baker students and people of the community gathered together to taste the 7 different entries of chili and only paying $3 to enjoy a cheap and delicious meal.
Each semester we do 3 philanthropic organization events to raise money and awareness for St. Jude. And every year we do a chili feed of some sort, and this year we teamed up with Cardinal Key to have a chili cook-off.
The funds are going towards St. Jude's Hospital for the Tri-Delts Philanthropy. Also before break, a benefit concert was held in Rice Auditorium to raise awareness about sex trafficking in the United States. Special guest speaker Christy Childs came to speak on behalf of the organization she founded called Veronica's Voice. Childs was a survivor of commercial sexual exploitation, and with Veronica's Voice, she hopes to help other sexually exploited victims cope and recover and regain control over their lives. Local bands also performed at the event to help raise awareness for the cause, and students were able to gain insight on how to help stop this from happening. Now we're going to send it on location to Devin Wilson with the Baker Beat.
Hello, my name is Devin Wilson. This week for the Baker Beat, we are asking students what their plans are for the upcoming winter break.
Then I'm going to go home, back to Florida, enjoy some good weather, hang out with my family, eat some good food, and come back looking like the Incredible Hulk.
My plans over Christmas break is to go skiing in Colorado, hang out with my friends and family, and get big in the weight room.
Plan to go back home and eat a lot of food.
For winter break, I think I'm going to go home, catch up with some old friends, and go to a couple parties and eat a lot of home-cooked meals, and I think that's about it.
That was this week's episode of the Baker Beat. Stay tuned for more KNBU TV right after these commercials.